cool. But as far as me going out with you, you used or you already been with somebody.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do it.
It's a permanent setback. I look at it as a permanent setback.
I just.
Did someone lace your weed, or did you forget we're back with another video? So we're going to try to get into the mindset on why these dudes, especially celebrity dudes, be going after the same females. Like, what's up with that? Let's dive a little bit deeper on this topic.
She changed and living a great life to he mad she outside is crazy. You wouldn't be mad if you've been asking for years for someone to be real on what they want, and they say they want a family and not be in the clubs no more because it's old, then saying they go into Houston or work and see family but end up lying and avoiding me while in clubs unannounced. Y'all fans are sick. He said, why wouldn't I be mad? She's sacrificing her son, missing school for being in the club, shaking ass. Our kids having to be stuck in her mama's house when she never communicated being in clubs.
What?
At least send the kids with the daddy and not your mama. And this has just been a lengthy back and forth.
Who starts off a video like that? That was way too much. That was way too much information. I mean, it's not that it was way too much information. It was just like a lot that she just loaded on us right now. Like, I never heard nothing like this in my life.
Between the two, but of course,
who is this woman? Not her, but who she describing?
Open about that. So what do you think about what DeJounte had to say? And then basically him just saying this on social media.
I think what he's saying has a lot of validity to it. Let me just start there. But I think when it comes to men, you can never expect to get sympathy from the internet. The internet is just not the place to get sympathy from. I learned that. I'm new to the internet. But it's no place to be looking for a friend. It's no place to be looking for.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand when people post stuff on the internet. It's just don't have no expectation for it. Like, you post like you going through something, or you post something vulnerable. Like, don't be having no expectation. Okay, I'm gonna post this. People are gonna reach out, and some people may reach out, but I would never do it with the expectation. Okay, I want somebody to reach out to me. Like, no, I'm setting myself up for failure. People might end up clowning me at the end of the day. So it's just like, you could, like, I don't have a problem when people do that too much, because that's a different conversation. Like, on how much people do it, but if you're going to do it, don't be expecting nothing in return.
Consolation, any of those words. If you're looking for compassion, you're just not going to find it in none of your comments. You might find 1 out of 10,000 comments somebody really saying something great.
It's true.
But for the most part, if you're down, they're going to kick you when you're down. It's just the internet for you, and you have to know that. They need somebody to police the internet. It's just like they have police for the street. They need police for the internet.
Facts.
And I think one thing I would say, not to get in this business, but since it's in the public side, you just I remember who said it. You just can't turn them into housewives. It's just what is an old rule. Did you ever hear the first part of that? You can't turn blank into housewives.
Yes.
You know what it says?
Yes.
All right. And I'm not calling her that, but that's just what it comes across as.
Do y'all think that's honestly true? Because, like, I feel like we're humans, right? We're not fixed people. So, like, even if I was a hoe strong, like a veteran hoe for like 30 years, like, by the age 31, I want to change my ways. Like, people do that. People do that all the time, especially when it comes to, like, giving your life for Christ. People be having the craziest backstories. Like, some people, they used to be Satanists, they used to be alcoholics, they used to be sex addicts, like all types of stuff. They give their life to Christ and they're a different person. So I'm going to debunk that. I don't really believe that, like, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, because at the end of the day, it's just like, if you look at it from an outside perspective, you're kind of saying, like, you can't change a person. And you can always change if you want to. If you want to. If a hoe don't want to change, then she not going to change. Oh, if a hoe want to change her ways, it's doable. So I'm 304s out there. Don't ever think you got to be a 304 for the rest of your life. You can give yourself to God. You can change your ways. It's possible. It's possible.
In this point that she already had a life. You tried to make her something different, but she was already in this life. So Therefore, for you to get upset about her doing something that she was doing previously before you, meaning it was bad judgment on your part. It's not bad on her part.
She was a stripper.
I don't think she was a stripper. She's just also young boy's baby mom.
Oh, young boy NBA.
NBA young boy.
Why in the world would you do that?
I never.
Cause I wasn't even gonna say nothing, but y'all saw it on my face. Like, yeah. It's just, I'm not. That's not what we're here for. I'm not about to even say too much about it.
Listen, I think Devontae.
He's a great rapper, but I definitely wouldn't.
No, I'm talking about Murray.
And especially like, wait, hold on. I have to get this off my chest. Especially like after baby mama number 4, it's just like, why do you think you're the one who's gonna break the cycle right now? Like, I don't know what he be telling people. Well, I'm gonna be honest, like a lot of guys are like that. They can have a crazy past, crazy ways. They meet one girl and they really give it up. Like, that is true. That happens. I'm not saying that happens all the time. I would definitely not advertise that. Like I said, don't be expecting nothing. But that does happen. But it's just like, no, absolutely not. And it's just, and it gets to a point, if dude had that many baby mamas, it's just like, you really have to, he has to give a lot of signs that he is committed to you. Like a lot. Like I'm not playing, like I'm not about that life no more, like type shit. You feel me? So like, I don't know.
Real quick on my behalf, and NBA, yeah, absolutely. I'm talking about, he has a great story. I'm talking about coming out of Seattle, Jingles, that's Jingles, man. He has a great story. So one day I actually want to interview him and have him on the show about, he, from what I heard, been getting money when he was 15, 16. It's a long story. That ain't the topic. Mm-hmm. I really can't disagree on anything what May said. I mean, if I had to take a take, that would be the exact take that I take. But you got to think about this, right? And just put this in perspective. Let's say they end up not being together, and you got to talk to NBA because he with your kid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Please.
On certain weekends. So
please.
I don't know, man.
And that's why you gotta you can't take a woman after certain guys because you don't want to have to deal with that person. For you to take her on, you're taking on her, him, his crew, all of that. And I don't think women think about that, like who they get pregnant by. Like it's that is a deal breaker for especially elite guys or any guy that is of any type of value. That's a definite deal breaker.
100% correct. I just don't understand. And it seems like it's a trend. Like, I'm not accusing Murray of this because, like I said, I genuinely don't know.
I'll be honest, I feel like nowadays, a lot of people rather be a baby mom than be married. Like, I see it. I see, like, I'd rather do half on a baby than let's tie the knot. And like I said, if you don't believe in God, then that, like, doesn't apply to you. But, like, if you are a person who does believe in God, and that's the type of timing you're on, you really need to analyze yourself. Like, I'm not even playing. Like, I like to joke a lot. And when I say stuff like this, I be laughing. Like, that's not a laughing matter. Like, really evaluate yourself. Like, how does that even make sense? If you believe in God, if you're an atheist and like this, it don't apply. Like, do what you want, whatever, right? But if you like genuinely believe in God, like, why in your mind do you think it would ever in your life make sense to go half on a baby before marriage? If it happens, it happens. But it's just like you intentionally wanting it to happen. Like, that's throwing me off. Like, what? Like I said, things happen, but it's like the intention. Like, you intentionally like want to be pregnant before. Like, the fuck? What does that mean?
But because of Jingles, I understood his story, and hopefully we're talking. I'm not accusing him what I'm about to say, but I just don't get. And
I don't want to line step, but I know exactly what you
I
said.
just can't get niggas leftovers. So like, why do niggas? What do you get out of that? Like,
Oh my goodness.
Because niggas, and I don't mean females. I don't mean the baby mom. I don't mean disrespect you saying
And
leftovers.
how do you promote it?
Yeah,
Like, how do
yeah.
you go further than they went with it?
Right, and I just don't understand it, man. Like,
Tight.
cause you know why? You know
Tight.
why? Niggas will be like, you know that so and so baby mom with, and be happy about it.
And feel like he did something big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And in our day, you would sleep with her, but you wouldn't marry her.
Yeah, not at all. And not only just sleep.
Not the first time I heard that, y'all. That just so you can get some outside information. That's not the first time I heard something like that. I heard somebody reference that with the Stephon Diggs Cardi B thing, and since like some dudes go be very sexual with baby moms or whatever just to have fun, just to have a good time, but like they don't plan on dating this person. Or they don't plan on marrying this person. Like, it's a fun time, you know. We're enjoying each other. We're pleasing each other, whatever it is. But it's just like if we being so for real, like, I'm not marrying you. Crazy. This is not the first time. Like, this has been said before.
Unless you have beef with that nigga, we're not going to the club together neither, or the dinner. If I'm boning you on the low or boning you because you was with a nigga, cool. But as far as me going out with you, you used or you already been with somebody.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do it.
It's a permanent setback. I look at it as a permanent setback.
I just don't get it. Like, so I'm not married. I just don't get the niggas talking about, yo, you know that so and so old joint.
And how
Yo,
do you?
I don't get it.
How do you expect better? Is what
That's
I
a
don't
man
understand.
question.
Like, once you know a person is one way,
You know what it is? Because, like, in male society, like, a lot of times, not in too much in regard to this, but, like, the more women that you've been with, slept with, dated, whatever it is, the more masculine or more the man you look like. But, like, if you really think about it, like, if you think about it deeply, it's like, who really gives a fuck? Like, I'm being so for real. I don't know why that's like a thing in male society. Like, no matter hoes you get, no matter girls that look at you, like, I mean, honestly, like, at the end of the day, who really gives a fuck? I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't know why that's even a thing in male culture. Like, the more girls you've been with, the more masculine you appear. Like, and especially if you're the type of dude, like, some dudes, like, don't want to commit. But if you a dude, like, in the future, you want to settle down, be married, and have kids, like, who really cares, like, how many females you get? When at the end of the day, you're just going to be one. That don't even make sense. So what's the mindset behind that one? I feel like people don't debunk that enough. That don't make sense. Like, why are you seeing us more? And I get it, because you seem more desirable to women. I can see that. But on, like, a male aspect, let's really talk about it for a second. Because, like, to women, like, if you're a man and a lot of females on your body, it's like, oh, he's that nigga. You know what I mean? But, like, from other men point of view, now I kind of see it. Because it's just, like, if I'm a man, I probably also want a lot of female attention as well. So it's like, if you are a man who get a lot of that, you kind of really do look like that nigga. You look like him. But, like, okay, attention is one thing, but it's just like when it comes to, like, body count and, like, how many girls you had sex with, I don't really see, like, what's the big deal in that. Because who cares? Like, to when it comes to that, okay, when it comes to attention, okay, that one I can kind of see, like, oh, you him. Like, you got all these girls on your body. But it's like, why does a whole bunch of women really make you him? I feel like that shouldn't make you him. Like, that makes you questionable and your soul is broken into pieces. Because why you fucking everybody?
to me, that's who they are. And if they're going to prove themselves different, let them prove themselves with someone else. I really think I need to start doing counseling for NBA players and athletes, because if you can't see the writing on the wall, it doesn't matter you made all this money. You giving all your money back to the hood.
And my last statement is salute to her and the rest of y'all. Y'all know who the bone pause. Y'all picked them out, right? Y'all picked the niggas with the $200 million contracts. You picked the niggas who number one on the charts all time. Yo, you gotta salute them, man. I'm gonna stop making it about the niggas and start making it about them. And gotta give them
They in
props,
they
bro.
bag.
Yeah.
You got to. You
They
can't.
case
they
some
in
niggas
they
better
bag.
than robbery.
Yeah. The case out is crazy,
Yeah, it's
yo.
like, yo, you thought about such and such? No, I didn't think about that.
That's
Yeah,
a
he
fact.
just signed for 120.
Yeah, 120, and then not only that, murder.
He like Red Bones.
Yeah. And then how do you line yourself to be there? Like, nah. So listen, I know where they go after the game.
And just eating at the bar.
Yeah, you just have
Oh,
to.
this my first day here.
Yeah.
Word.
Exactly.
Mine too.
And then,
Oh, man.
then from that to go raw, then not just go raw to not pull out.
And then don't know if it's yours.
Don't even get me started with that. Because the mindset behind that is crazy. Like, men, I was just talking about this with my aunt today too. It's just like, if you the type, and they're not even particularly talking about this, but if you the type, like, to tell a female, if you get pregnant, like, I don't want to be a father, wear a condom. Like, what the like, you could prevent that too. Like, I think it's really weird you putting all that pressure on the woman. And honestly, on the flip side too, I'm gonna make a video about this later, post it on Instagram or something. Like, if you a lady and a dude tell you that, like, before y'all smash, like, why do you end up smashing them? That is like that. Why are you putting yourself in a position like that? A dude straight up told you that, and you still fuck them? Like, I have an opinion to say about both parties when situations like that happen, but, like, honestly, for the female, do better. The man need to do better, but, like, respectfully, like, think about it. I'm into this guy, like, we probably just, like, friends with benefits, or, like, we just effing around or whatever, and he tells me straight up, like, if I ever get pregnant, he doesn't want to be involved. Okay, I'm still gonna fuck with him, though. And the reason why I'm silent right now, because it's just like, I just wanted everybody to process that for a second. Because that's even blowing my mind right now. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
If you're ever in a situation and you don't know if it's yours, you already lost, bro.
And I'll say this last, I don't know if you got something else to say, but I'll say lastly is to piggyback off of what May said earlier. You better off not saying nothing. The internet is not gonna help, bro. They love when you down. They actually get a kick out of it.
Yes.
And the more they can irk you, the more that they will. Second, that's first. And lastly, when it doesn't matter when you're a guy on the internet, you're gonna lose even if you're 100% right.
Yeah.
You could be 1,000% right. You're gonna lose when it comes to the internet because girls are gonna find a reason to stick together with girls. You could
No matter what the reason.
Yeah.
no matter what the reason is.
Not
You can
all
sit there
girls. Not all
and a girl
girls,
can
though.
get caught cheating with 3 niggas. They got a nigga. And her friends or the internet be like, well, you don't know what he did to her.
What that made her have to
make
do
her
that.
have to do that.
That Megan Thee Stallion bullshit.
Don't go to the internet. You're not going to win when it comes to female and male problems. It's
Please.
just not going to happen.
Please.
They'll
Oh,
find
man.
a way.
Please.
Yeah, definitely prayers up for them because Murray seems like such a great guy, and for him to even be in a place where he thought to redeem her, I think was great. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, from a humanitarian place. But I'm gonna tell you what my mother used to tell me: she gonna have to learn with somebody else. You're not gonna be the one to bail her out.
Damn.
And most women feel that way.
I'll just add because
Hold on. That's true, man. But what about that joint? You know, I ain't gonna say her name, man. Almost had me ready to kill her. Well, you know, God bless your mom and mama. All that. Murder had a girlfriend one time.
She wasn't my girlfriend killer.
When
I
we
was in the
high
house.
Huh?
I was in the house.
What you mean?
Go ahead, finish.
You can tell me I'm wrong. You can
Yeah.
tell me I'm wrong. Murder had a girlfriend one time.
Yeah.
He broke up with her, but she stayed cool with his moms and his boyfriend and his family. And we used to come in there, and she would be in there, and I'd be so mad, and Murder would be like, "Yo," I say, "Yo," and
That's
my mother said,
crazy.
"Not right," but I'm like, "It's mad stairs." It's mad. If you want, just let me know.
Oh,
Say,
man.
yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, now I know what you're talking
girl.
about.
Yeah, Mace broke up with the girl. She said, yeah, all right. I'm cool with the family. And we used to come in the house and she would be there and I would be so mad, man. I didn't know what you was alluding to, but I was alluding to that. That should have me pissed off about that. You handled that very well as possibly as anybody I can know can handle that situation. But I was losing my mind and it wasn't even my girlfriend.
You can't redeem everybody. You just can't.
You can't. I'll just add, because the whole situation, just even being public to begin with, it just sucks. I think for both of them, because I'm like, he has so much upside. He's a really good player, and he's hurt right now. So I know he's probably just going through a lot in general. And then her, I didn't realize how young, at least young to me, how young she is. She's 25. So I'm just like, they both clearly just didn't see.
How old is he?
I think he's like 28, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
29.
is,
I'm not gonna lie, like, look, I'm 21 and I have the common sense to not do that though. So it's like, yeah, she is young, but it's just like, some things is just like so blatantly like common sense, like you know not to do that. Okay, if she's 25, I bet you a 15-year-old like has the common sense to understand that you're not supposed to do that.
what I'm saying is this, like, and I don't mean this towards anybody in my past or anything like that, but just as you learn in life, if the way a thing start is normally how it ends.
Yeah.
So it's like when a person is troubled or a person has a lot of problems, you can't evade that they'll be troublesome with you or there'll be a problem with you. You can't just wipe that away and think because you have money or you bring them into a better situation. No, now you're just a nigga with money. Now you're just a whatever with money. So I don't think like the money changes that. I think people really need therapy. They really need psychology, all of those things.
All of the above.
And that you
All of
bringing
the
them to a
above.
better environment doesn't change.
Yeah, I agree with that too, but I also think on the other end, for some people it does work out really well. You just don't expect it to happen to you because there are some people like, and I'm
Name
again,
them.
this is not at them. I'm saying that there are some people.
Name 5.
I cannot go
Give
down
me
the list.
3.
I cannot go down the list of 5, but I will use an
3.
example. I'm not gonna go through.
You
the
don't
list.
got 3.
I will use an example to me that looks. I mean, granted, this is on the outside, so you don't
Okay,
know
go
if people are going through internally. It looks great, and it worked out for them because, like you
It
guys were
started
saying,
out crazy.
some people. I'm not gonna say it started out crazy, but it didn't work out, and they moved on to somebody else, and then it ended up being great for all of them. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, but when you work like Murray has worked to get to this level, it's almost like you're bringing her to another level. Like there's a player that brought her to another level. There's a rapper that brought her to another level. And what I'm seeing in society is like just dating to find the next guy. It's really like the woman is not with you to be with you. She's with you because you're gonna make her visible to this guy, and then this girl, this guy makes you visible to this guy, and it keeps taking a person up, and it's almost like you're dating on people's lives, and it's crazy that guys are letting that happen.
So many different angles. Let us know in the comments.
I can see that. That actually makes a lot of sense. We don't overgeneralize. Not all females are doing that. But that makes a whole lot of sense. Yeah, this guy can give me exposure to another guy and give me exposure. That's the name of the game, honestly. Any type of game. Think about people who want to rap. I get exposure from one person. I do put this one person as feature. I'd be more recognizable to other people, and then the list goes on and on and on. Or even with sports, like let's say I want to be a baseball player. Like I get this one person have eyes on me, talk about me to another person. It goes on and on. It's a game. It's a game. and people are playing it well, and people are not seeing it. Some people are not seeing it.
Comments down below what y'all think, because like I'm saying, sometimes it does work out. A
Who's the
lot of the
person that it
times it
worked
doesn't. It's not a similar
out for
situation. That's not what I was thinking. It's not a similar situation, but like for example, Ari started with G Herbo, and now Ari's with Moneybagg Yo, but they are all in unison and have a great co-parenting relationship, and it worked out really well for them. But that does not happen to everybody, is what I'm saying.
I wouldn't use that.
I would though, because that's what I'm saying. For some people, it works out really well, and there's no drama, no beef,
No, because
nothing.
Ari was already kind of lit though. That's different.
So Sierra.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Ari was already lit, so you can't use that. And Ari was already a go-getter. Ari
But it
didn't
also
become a
depends what you
go-getter.
define as being lit, because also on this end, like, it depends, because like DeJounte's girl also was like, that's why I said it depends. Like, she was like on Instagram, a lot of people knew her doing the modeling thing. So I'm like, it really depends on the situation.
To be honest with you, I don't know nothing about.
Yeah, I don't want to turn this into
No,
whatever that
100%,
young lady
yeah.
name is. I'm just saying, I'm speaking to everybody about the concept, not the person.
But
So
what Stats
don't
said,
hit me up with that.
yeah, like I said, no disrespect to none of these ladies at all. Just giving our opinion. But to Stats said, that's another thing, yo. And that's a good point. I don't know her, and I never see
Right.
that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. But that's another thing, nigga. If because you gotta think, certain basketball players, and we live in a numbers game. Is he verified? How many followers she got? How many Facebook friends he got? How many Instagram followers he got? Da da da. Now, if you're a basketball player and the chick got more followers than you may be open off her.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
you know so and so, she got 8 million followers. Da da. And he may
Tight,
only have
tight.
900,000 followers. Now he's amazed.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, I don't know. I'm just saying, I seen that.
Yeah. Not
I've seen
regarding this situation, but that happens a lot. Like a lot of the times too, especially because that's the thing about numbers. Like all of that to
Yeah.
me is fake.
I be forgetting, sometimes we overly highlight one gender and we be acting like that don't happen on the other side too. So I'm happy that they did that. Yeah, it's true. Dudes probably playing that same game too. I'm not a dude, so I can't really speak for all men, but like, I wouldn't be surprised.
Because a lot of girls like will have more because of course a lot of men are lusting and they're getting more followers, and then sometimes, like you said, literally an NBA player would be like, oh shoot, she lit, like we go see whole time, like two-way player.
Like my man, I ain't gonna say his name, but y'all know him. He said he only for females with less than 20,000 followers because they probably got low self-esteem.
Who said that?
He said if they got more than 20,000, he don't even holler at them. He like his joints with low self-esteem.
That was crazy.
I'm just, you can't make it up, man.
And it's that
You know what?
I want
I really want to know who said that, but I been had a theory on that. Like those men, especially men who love to cheat, they need to find a woman that will put up with it, and women who usually put up with it to like a really intense degree. Because like I said, I've been saying there's different levels to cheating. There's the cheater who like cheats every once in a blue moon, or like cheated one time, never does it again. And then there's like the super serial cheaters that are doing that shit like there's no fucking tomorrow. Like they're gonna die tomorrow, so I'm gonna cheat today. Those type of cheaters, they look for women like that. Women who are like put up with anything. Or like not even cheaters, like men who have sort of antics or whatever. They need to find a low self-esteem woman that's going to tolerate it. That's going to put up with anything. They have to, because if a lady really secured herself, really respected herself to like a higher degree, really had those boundaries, really loved themselves, they're not putting up with certain stuff. Of course not. And I've been saying this too. Y'all gotta understand that. Like a secure person is gonna put up a lot less than an insecure person will. Insecure people, depending on what you're insecure about, like they can be a doormat. They'll let stuff slide. They're people pleasing. A secure person knows how to like enforce the law. Like we not doing that here. And if I'm a dude and I want to do whatever I want, I can't be with a woman like that. Respectfully, I can't. I want to do whatever I want. I mean, I want to have family and stuff, but I want to do whatever I want at the end of the day. So who do I look for? The woman that's going to tolerate anything. Like, y'all see that? Do y'all see that?
I want to
Yeah.
clarify something to you. when you think of, because I wanted to say this, shout out to people like Ari, shout out to people like Keisha,
Sierra too. It wasn't no
shout
just
out to Sierra. But I'm also talking about the Keishas and the Aries. Even though I'm far removed from that,
Yeah.
I could see women that actually make the guys they're with better.
Yeah.
So I think it's a total disrespect to the Aries and the Keishas that took guys and made them better than what they are. Not they became better off the guys. Two different type of women.
Yeah, for sure. All I'm gonna say is y'all gotta find the right one for you. Hope they figure it out.
Absolutely.
Because again, this is just our commentary based off what they've shared from the internet. So let us know y'all's comments and thoughts down below. But that is all the time that we have for today.
And let me know what y'all think too. Like y'all like my points. You think they have valid points? You think we both did? We think neither of us did? Let me know something. Like chat. Let's chat. Thank you for tapping in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Catch you next time.